Are you compassionate enough? Hi, I'm Mike Henry Sr. with Follower of One. Thanks for joining me again today on the Follower of One podcast. Today we're in Proverbs chapter 21, and we're reading verse 13, and it says, "He who shuts his ear to the cry of the poor will also cry himself and not be answered." Again, that's Proverbs 21:13 from the New American Standard Version. What are we talking about here? I think what we're hearing is the author of this proverb, probably Solomon, but I didn't study it enough to know. He's warning us that if we're not listening to or compassionate to the poor, then one day we will not be given compassion either. We will cry and not be answered. We need to have compassion for the people around us. And those people are around us. Oftentimes, I don't even see them. I have to be more careful to pay attention to the people around me who are struggling and who are poor. I think it requires work on our part. And I think the caution for us in the marketplace as Christians is that we can be so close to ourselves and to our own circumstances and to the people in and around us that we don't see or pay attention to the poor. As we're going through Christmas, we just went through the Christmas holiday. We can blow this off. We cannot pay attention to the people around us. And when we do that, we miss out. And it's not just in the Christmas season. I think what we're being challenged and admonished to do through this proverb is to be compassionate, to pay attention to others, and to make time for them, especially those who have needs, financial needs, food needs, any of those types of problems. We have poor people in and around us, and we also have them in foreign countries and in other places. And God may be challenging you to pay attention to them more, to listen to them, and to have more compassion. And He's challenging me in that regard as well. I can tell you that firsthand. That's part of the reason why I chose this verse for our podcast. I want to pay more attention to the people around me. I want to be more generous and not just in a hurry to do my things on my timeline. I want to be engaged in making a difference in the world because I'm a Jesus follower. It matters. What we do because we follow Jesus matters every day, and it matters forever. And therefore, we want to pay attention to the people who are poor. We want to not shut our ear to the cry of the poor, because one day we will cry ourselves and not be answered. It's a long time in between now and the end of eternity, because eternity doesn't have an end. And so let's think like people who are aware of eternity. Let's listen to the poor around us. Let's have compassion for the people around us and look for opportunities to make a difference in the lives of every person that we meet. I'm grateful that you listen to this podcast. Let's use the Bible and use the Word of God and use the Spirit of God living in us to help us become the kind of people that other people see Jesus through. We want to help everyone we meet move one notch closer to Jesus. That's the ministry of Follower of One. Any way we can help you, please go check out our podcast, check out our website at followerofone.org. Thank you so much for being a Marketplace minister.